What's up, Rasmanites? Sorry about that, gang. The headset wire got caught in between the tray there. Yes, I'm unfortunately still in the situation where I can't sit up for very long. So when I do these videos, I gotta do them quick and fast. So that means direct to YouTube uploads. When I'm able to do a full review, I will do it over the course of 2 days so that I can have like a day to record the video on the Yeti with the normal setup, showing what I'm reviewing, and then a day to actually edit and upload the video. But for a contest entry for my pal Claire, I didn't think she'd mind. Yeah, that's right. Claire has already reached 300 subscribers. And I gotta say, I am not surprised in the least. You are full of awesome, girl. I can't wait to get to know you better. And your prize is awesome. I love when people give people the chance to just pick what they want, because then you don't have the worry of, am I going to give them something they like? You just tell them the price limit and they can either get one big thing, or in my case, if I'd win, hopefully two things. Because the one thing I would choose, which I talked about yesterday in my midweek chat, is now like 18 on Amazon, so I could get maybe that and like a $5 Blu-ray or DVD or something like that. Because the price limit is a $30 Amazon gift card. So, anyway, Claire's questions are: favorite horror movie. Now, for me, girl, you know that this one is a very, very hard one to answer because I am a newer-ish horror person. I'm learning from people like you and Marissa about how to watch horror and the horror that I can take that won't affect my condition. But I don't have a lot of experience in the genre, so for me to properly answer this question, I can't really give you a favorite horror movie. I can just tell you something that sticks out in my mind, and that's a film called Species. It's about aliens who come to Earth to populate, and I think the girl's name is Natasha something or other. I can't remember her name, but she's very, very beautiful, and that's what sticks in my mind about this film still to this day. Seeing it was, she was so beautiful, and you can understand why every guy in the world, straight guy in the world, would want to be with her. But then she becomes this vicious alien, and you see these teeth coming out of her mouth, and you see the baby aliens like pushing out of her belly, pushing out of her gut. Like, that was just the most disturbing thing. And the images from that film, and just like the fact that the alien, this, I guess it shouldn't have, if you had seen the trailer for it, but I never had, so I had no idea what species meant. I thought maybe it was just like a species of human, advanced human, or maybe some kind of alien species, but I didn't expect that. I mean, that was brutal, it was gruesome, it still sticks with me to this day. So I don't even know if Species is considered horror, but that's the one film that sticks out in my mind a lot. And then the other one I've seen is, oh, where's my head? Stanley Kubrick film. Um, the guy with the guy on the cover has got like really bugged out white eyes. Crap, what am I thinking about? I don't know. If I think about it, I'll put it in a annotation because I gotta keep these videos short because of my time limit. But yeah, hopefully that's sufficient to answer the horror question. Now, as for the question about why did I start YouTube, what inspired me, well, I've actually been doing this. Obviously right now isn't the full program, and Sorry, this is the disadvantage to this microphone is the wire is so long that it just catches on everything, so I just grabbed it there. But I've actually been doing the Razman's Reality, the show, for a long, long time. I started in high school on radio, and then I went and I did these things called hotlines, which were basically business voicemail numbers that we would change every day to make it seem like we were giving our own thoughts and opinions. And then I found YouTube, and what inspired me to think that I could do it was I found people just like you talked about in your contest video about the people that you found that were your people. I found people that were my people. Zarin Isaac, DVDM, Robbie Webster. I found people like that that were movie collectors that did what I did, and in particular with Zarin Isaac, he's a twofold guy because he is a guy that does his channel like I do. He presents his videos like a television show, with the intro and the topic and the titles and all of that. And he was also a guy that gave me encouraging words when he found out that I was in a wheelchair and told me, don't worry about it. People that respect your opinions are going to respect your opinions, and the ones that don't, you don't need them. So he is definitely my YouTube inspiration and definitely the guy that pushed me to do all this. And if you want to know more about him, you can actually go back and look. The last Razman's Reality Radio show that I did before my surgery is called RMR Live with Aaron Isaac. I can't remember the date. It was like the beginning of June, right before I went into surgery. So it's ZARANYZERAK if you're not subscribed to him. And then, just go back and watch that radio show hangout interview when you have an hour because he's a great guy and you really should get to know him if you haven't done so. And same for Robbie Webster and DVDM, although DVDM unfortunately seems to have gotten other priorities in life. I haven't seen a video for her in what feels like 6 months. I think she just pretty much left YouTube. But she was awesome. She was a great person to talk to, and she had a massive collection. And her videos are still up. So you can go and subscribe to her just to look at her old stuff if you want. So yeah, for me that was it. As far as do I talk about the same thing? Yeah. I've always talked about film. Film has always been my number one passion in life, and I've always talked about wrestling when I feel the need to, or I've always talked about baseball and football when I can. The hard thing about sports, though, is that with baseball and football in particular, there's so many games in a season, and by the time you put a video up, even if it's a direct to YouTube upload like this one is, by the time you get it done, the information that you're talking about is old. So it's just very, very hard to do sports commentary on YouTube. Only way I would do it would be if I could do a situation where I had like a tablet or something. If I got a tablet, or I could watch the game and then immediately talk about it as soon as it ended and just got it to YouTube as quickly as possible. So that's why you don't see me do as many sports videos, but sports are my other passion. But yeah, always wanted to be a filmmaker, always wanted to be an editor. Every one of these videos, unless they're like a tech review or a sports video goes up under film and animation, that is my true passion. Those are my people. So yeah, there you go. Everybody go and subscribe to Claire because she deserves so much more than 300 subscribers. Her link, of course, will be down below in the description box. And as always, check out the company that I work for. Even though I'm not fully back making videos yet for them because of my situation. I did actually do my first quote unquote work since surgery today. I made an attempt at making a business contact about us trying to get a product, and what that product is actually the newest model of this camera, the upgrade to this awesome camera that I already have. That's supposed to be slightly better. So we'll wait and see if that actually can come to fruition or not. But yeah, check them out. Subscribe to them, social media them if you haven't done so. It really helps me out. All company contact information down below. And this is reality according to the Razman and Razman style. It's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.